Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Welcome to today's podcast. Today, we're diving into something that's been gaining traction recently: mobile driver's licenses. You've probably heard about them, but what exactly are they? And how could they change the way we think about identity and transportation?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool topic. Basically, a mobile driver's license, or MDL, is a digital version of your physical driver's license. Instead of carrying that little card around, you just have it on your smartphone. But it's more than just a simple digital copy. It's a secure, verifiable way of proving your identity and credentials.
Right, and we've already seen some early adopters. Several U.S. states and countries like the UAE have rolled out pilot programs. I think the potential here is huge, especially considering how we're all moving toward digital-first solutions.
Absolutely. And the beauty of it is that it's not just about convenience. The security features are a big deal. We're talking about encrypted data and authentication methods that are harder to fake than a physical ID card.
Oh, for sure. And that brings us to the question of privacy. I mean, we've all heard concerns about data security, right? How much data should we be comfortable sharing through something like a mobile driver's license? It's not just about proving you're old enough to drive anymore. It could contain all kinds of personal info.
That's definitely one of the biggest challenges. I think transparency will be key. People need to trust that their data is being handled responsibly. That's why the design of these systems, who has access to what and under what conditions, will be crucial. Ideally, it should be the user's choice to decide what info they share and when.
Exactly, and it could extend beyond just driving. Imagine being able to use your mobile driver's license for things like age verification at bars or even for voting. Suddenly, it's not just a tool for the road. It becomes a foundational piece of your digital identity.
Yeah, it's kind of like building a bridge to a future where everything's streamlined and integrated. But we're also talking about making sure the infrastructure is in place, both technically and legally. Like, what happens if your phone dies or if there's an issue with the app? Do you still have access to your credentials?
Good point. And there's also the issue of how different regions or even different countries might handle mobile driver's licenses. International travel or cross-state recognition could get complicated if the systems aren't aligned. Imagine trying to use your mobile license in a place that hasn't adopted it yet.
True. That's one reason why standardization is so important. If we're going to make this a global thing, there need to be agreements on how these digital IDs work across borders. Otherwise, we could end up with a patchwork system that's just as clunky as carrying physical IDs from different regions.
Yeah, and that's the last thing we want, something that complicates life more than it simplifies it. But I guess we can't ignore how the technology is evolving. With all the advancements in biometric data and secure encryption, it seems like a mobile driver's license could soon be a no-brainer.
Definitely. I think the bigger question will be adoption. We're already seeing younger generations who are used to everything being on their phones, but for older generations or people who aren't as tech-savvy, the transition might be a bit trickier.
True. The tech might be ready, but not everyone is. There's also the issue of accessibility. What if someone doesn't have a smartphone? Or if they can't afford one? Those are factors that need to be taken into consideration.
Yeah, that's something that's easy to overlook, but it's a real concern. The beauty of a physical driver's license is that it's something everyone can access, no matter their tech comfort level or economic situation. If mobile IDs become the default, we need to ensure there are alternatives for those who don't have smartphones.
I guess the future of the mobile driver's license won't just be about convenience or security. It'll also be about inclusivity. If we want everyone to benefit from this shift, the transition has to be as smooth and accessible as possible.
Absolutely. And there's a lot of potential for this technology to go beyond just transportation. We could see it being integrated into healthcare, banking, and even social services. Imagine using your mobile ID to sign up for a new bank account or get medical prescriptions verified.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless. It could be a game changer for how we handle personal identification and secure transactions. But, as we've been talking about, it also comes with a lot of challenges, both technical and societal.
Right. There's a balance that needs to be struck. On one hand, the technology is super promising, and it could definitely make our lives easier. But on the other hand, there's a need to be cautious about how it's implemented, making sure it's secure, accessible, and trustworthy.
So, as we wrap up, what do you think? Are mobile driver's licenses the future, or are we still a few steps away from full implementation?
I think we're getting closer, but there's still a lot to figure out. The tech is ready, but the infrastructure, the legal frameworks, and public trust all need to fall into place first. But I wouldn't be surprised if, in 5 to 10 years, a digital driver's license is the norm.
Agreed. It's definitely an exciting prospect, and we'll be keeping a close eye on how things develop. Thanks for the great discussion today.
Of course, always a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing where this technology takes us.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor and sharing your product or service with the world, reach out to MarketUS.com. You can schedule a session to discover how we can work together. See you soon.